Picture this scenario. It's Saturday afternoon and you are at the mall. You went there to buy one thing, just a pair of socks. But as soon as you walk in, you see red letters everywhere. Seasonal sale up to 70% off. Your heart beats a little faster. Your feet steer you away from the socks and toward the clearance rack. There you spot a jacket. Original price $120. Now $54, that is 55% off. The calculator in your head starts running. You think, I am saving $66.6. Next to it, a pair of sneakers. Originally $89, now $40. You think, I'd be an idiot not to buy these. And then a bag. Originally $200, now $90. You think, this is basically free money. 2 hours later, you are loading 4 shopping bags into your trunk. Total spent, including the socks, is $237. Driving home, you tell yourself, I saved almost $400 today. Congratulations. You just spent $237 to save $400. You came for socks. You needed an $8 pair of socks, but you spent an additional $229. And not a single dollar of that $229 was planned when you woke up this morning. But here is the weird part. On the way home, you feel great. Your brain whispers, good job. You made smart choices today. This is the trap. You are losing money, but your brain is convinced you are making money. My name is Dean. I study the psychological mechanisms that make money disappear from your wallet. If your bank account runs dry every sales season, yet you convince yourself you are a smart shopper, please hit that subscribe button. After hearing what I have to say today, you will never look at a red sale tag the same way again. Let's put a name to what just happened. In behavioral economics, this is called the anchoring effect. It is a cognitive bias studied by Nobel Prize winner Daniel Kahneman. Here is how it works. When making a decision, the human brain relies heavily on the first piece of information it sees. That first number becomes the anchor. The original price of the jacket, $120, is the anchor. Your brain takes that $120 as the baseline and compares it to the current price of $54. The result? A $66 gain. Boom. Dopamine hit. Simply put, a sale tag doesn't show you the price. It injects emotion. The number $120 isn't price information. It is a psychological device designed to make you feel the pleasure of winning. This also triggers the framing effect. Spending $54 and saving $66 trigger completely different emotions. Retailers always choose the latter. They are not selling you the fact that you are spending money. They are selling you the illusion that you are earning it. You are not stupid for falling for this. Really? This is a structural limit of the human brain developed over thousands of years. Studies show that if you show people a shirt for $30 versus the same shirt marked originally $60, now 50% off to $30 purchase rates skyrocket for the second one. Why? Because the human brain is terrible at judging absolute value. The brain is a comparison machine. Asking, is this jacket worth $54 is a hard question. It requires complex analysis. So the brain takes a shortcut. On 20 down to 54, good deal. Done. Analysis complete. Release dopamine. This happens in milliseconds. Your emotional judgment is made before you even consciously think. Brain scan studies actually show that looking at a discount price activates the reward center, the same area that lights up when you win a gamble. Looking at full prices activates the pain center. In other words, a discount tag is literally injecting a drug into your brain. That drug is dopamine. Now, time for my favorite part, the math. Retailers realize something important. If they set the original price artificially high, the discount price looks rational. This is called high-low pricing. Years ago, the CEO of JCPenney tried to stop this. He removed the fake original prices and introduced honest, fair pricing. What happened? Sales crashed by 25%. He got fired. This proves that consumers don't actually want low prices. They want the feeling of getting a deal. If that feeling disappears, they stop buying even if the price is the same. According to NerdWallet, American consumers spend about $5,400 a year on unplanned impulse buys during sales. Let's calculate the opportunity cost of that $5,400. If you invested that money in the S&P 500 every year for 30 years, at a 10% return, that ends up being about $1 million. The money you spent in the clearance aisle while feeling smart actually burned $1 million of your future value. Let's look at a specific person. Meet Sarah, a 32-year-old marketing manager. Her philosophy is never pay retail. In January, Sarah buys sneakers on sale and thinks she saved $44. But she already has 3 pairs. In March, spring sale. May, Memorial Day. July, 4th of July. November, Black Friday. Sarah calculates that she saved about $2,800 this year. But looking at her bank statement, she actually spent $4,200. Only $100 of that was planned. The remaining $3,100 was purely additional spending triggered by the word sale. Sarah didn't save $2,800, she wasted $3,100. This isn't just overspending. It is a cognitive illusion. You are being tricked by a system designed to ensure you don't even realize you are being tricked. The US retail industry hires PhDs in behavioral psychology. Their job is to hack your brain. Lighting, music, fonts, everything is optimized to open your wallet, especially the practice of fake original prices. Did that $120 jacket ever actually sell for $120? Often the answer is no. It was made to sell for $54, but tagged with $120 to show 55% off. The $66 you think you saved is a ghost. It never existed. At this point, you might think, Dean, I only buy things I need when they are on sale. Isn't that smart? Yes, if you plan to buy it. But studies show 64% of sale purchases are unplanned. Not buying is always the cheapest option. $0 is always cheaper than 54. 50% off is still 50% spent. So let's talk solutions. Here are 3 strategies. Strategy 1, the ghost wallet test. When you see a sale item, ask this. If this were full price, would I still buy it? This removes the anchor. If you would buy it at full price, it's a real need. If not, you aren't buying it, the marketing is. Strategy 2, the 48-hour cooling rule. For any sale item over $50, do not buy it immediately. Take a photo and wait 48 hours. The dopamine rush from a discount tag has a half-life. It fades. If you still want it 48 hours later, buy it. If you forgot about it, that was just the dopamine talking. Strategy 3, the phantom savings account. This is a reverse mindset. If you feel like you saved $60 on a sale, actually transfer that $60 into your savings account. If transferring that money feels painful, it proves that the $60 you saved was never real money to begin with. If you can transfer it, congratulations, you actually saved money. Let's recap. A sale tag is not a price tag. It is an emotional manipulation device. The original price is not information. It is bait. The moment you feel like you saved money, you are spending exactly how they intended. Here is your homework. Look at the sale items you bought in the last 3 months. Ask yourself, did I plan to buy this before I saw the sale? Have I used it in the last month? If the answer is no, the total cost of those items is the entrance fee. You paid to the illusion of discounts. The choice is yours. But now, at least you can make that choice with your eyes open. If this video made you look at red sale tags differently, please like and subscribe. Share this with a friend whose wallet is always empty. Thanks for watching. This was Dean.